Hey, I'm Kelly. If you love cars as much as I do, you're in the right place. From drifting car days to uncovering the world's most iconic rides. Gear up and subscribe to Drive with Kelly for nonstop car fun. Toyota just achieved something that defies every trend in the current automotive market. They've released a legitimate body-on-frame pickup truck carrying an entry price of just $12,000. If you've been tracking truck prices climb to heights that make purchasing a new work vehicle seem like an impossible goal, this $12,000 Toyota is about to disrupt everything for small business owners and working-class buyers. Every competing manufacturer continues loading on expensive technology bundles and pushing their base models beyond the $30,000 threshold. But Toyota chose the complete opposite path with this truck, stripping it back to pure utility and work-focused design, delivering payload figures that outperform mid-size rivals at a cost that undercuts the whole market by almost 50%. Designed for function, not appearance. The current automotive industry has developed a strange obsession with adding complexity. Physical buttons disappearing in favor of touchscreen menus, subscription charges to unlock heated seats, driver assistance features that constantly wrestle you for control of the wheel. Toyota chose to reject this entire direction with the Hilux Champ, removing everything that doesn't directly matter for people who rely on a truck to earn their income. What sets the Hilux Champ fundamentally apart from compact pickups like the Maverick or Santa Cruz starts with what sits beneath the visible panels. Those trucks are built on unibody structures borrowed from crossover SUVs, but the Hilux Champ features true body-on-frame construction. That tested IMV platform that supports the renowned Hilux in global markets forms the foundation here. Meaning this $12,000 truck shares its core structure with one of the most durable pickups ever manufactured. Anyone who's genuinely worked with a unibody pickup understands precisely what happens when loads become heavy or terrain gets challenging. The frame flexes under pressure, components absorb punishment, and that car-derived foundation becomes painfully clear. Body-on-frame construction eliminates those concerns entirely. The latter frame handles punishment that would compromise unibody structures, offering superior towing figures, greater payload ratings, and durability that extends far past typical ownership periods. The suspension setup demonstrates Toyota's commitment to hauling performance. The front uses a double wishbone independent suspension design, and the rear relies on a solid axle mounted on leaf springs, established technology that's been managing heavy loads for over a century. Think about what happens when someone places half a ton of construction materials into a pickup bed. Independent rear suspension compresses unevenly, creating handling issues. A solid axle with leaf springs? It just takes the weight, distributing the load evenly, and those springs provide progressive support that actually improves as weight builds. Cargo bed measurements show the real purpose driving this truck's design. The standard wheelbase version stretches that bed to 5.9 feet, already surpassing both the Maverick and Santa Cruz, and the extended wheelbase choice offers a massive 7- and 6-foot bed. Most midsize trucks stop around 6 feet, and just a handful of full-size pickups still deliver 8-foot beds today. This $12,000 Toyota matches the bed capacity of trucks costing 3 or possibly 4 times more. Configuration without boundaries. So this truck's built strong and manages real weight. But what good is capability without adaptability? That's precisely where Toyota's setup strategy completely transforms the market. This is where the Hilux Champ shifts from interesting to transformative. That $12,000 starting price doesn't buy a finished vehicle. It gets you a foundation for practically any commercial application you can think of. The chassis cab choice arrives as a basic framework, allowing businesses to develop the rear area exactly how their specific work demands. Every small business owner knows the frustration of trying to modify a standard pickup for particular needs. Plumbing contractors need organized storage for hundreds of parts. Electrical workers demand secured areas for expensive tools. Landscaping operations need space for both materials and equipment. Standard pickup beds force everyone into the same layout, requiring expensive custom work or settling for compromised functionality. Toyota recognized that different trades need different answers. Instead of dictating how customers should set up their trucks, the Hilux Champ gives them a strong foundation and steps aside. Before production even started, Toyota showed prototypes revealing the possibilities. Mobile food operations, medical emergency units, fire service vehicles, dump configurations, service bodies, flatbed setups, each version showing exactly how flexible this foundation can become. Toyota worked with over 100 aftermarket builders in Thailand, creating a full ecosystem ready to transform chassis cab units into specialized work vehicles. Small businesses don't have to purchase costly, purpose-designed trucks anymore. A lawn service can install precisely the compartments their crew needs. A construction outfit can build their perfect mobile workshop. Municipal services can equip emergency units without burning premium budget. The Hilux Champ becomes whatever its owner requires. Performance meets economy. All this capability sounds perfect for developing markets. But North America presents specific demands, particularly concerning fuel economy and emission requirements. Markets throughout Southeast Asia get the Hilux Champ with simple powertrain options: gasoline or diesel engines paired with manual or automatic transmissions. These setups prioritize dependability in regions where complex hybrid systems might challenge local maintenance capabilities, but North American standards require different solutions. The IMV structure was created with powertrain flexibility built in from the start, so Hybrid Edition won't sacrifice the body-on-frame foundation that makes this truck work-capable. Toyota's self-charging hybrid technology could drive combined fuel economy well into the mid-30 miles per gallon territory, immediately making the Hilux Champ competitive with efficiency-oriented compact pickups and preserving true truck strength. The gasoline-exclusive version will keep the lowest base price, appealing to buyers who prioritize upfront affordability and mechanical simplicity. No battery life concerns, no specialized service requirements, just proven technology that any shop can handle. Measurements that perform. Early assumptions about a $12,000 pickup naturally drift toward images of tiny commercial vehicles, maybe something like Japanese K trucks. Those guesses fall apart immediately when checking actual numbers. The base Hilux Champ measures 185 inches total, riding on a 108 3-inch wheelbase. Those figures place it squarely within compact pickups, just slightly smaller than the Ford Maverick's 200-inch overall length. But that comparison misses a key difference. The Maverick dedicates significant space to crew cab layout, cramming 4 doors and rear passenger room at cargo capacity's cost. The Hilux Champ offers single cab design. This eliminates rear doors and back seating completely, redirecting that space toward carrying ability. The result? That 185-inch truck provides a 5.9-foot bed, significantly longer than what the larger Maverick achieves. 5.9-foot bed fixes most of those headaches. The extended wheelbase model grows the wheelbase to 121.5 inches and overall length to nearly 199 inches. These numbers place it directly against mid-size pickups like the Tacoma or Colorado, but the single cab design lets that extra length translate directly into bed measurements, creating that impressive 7.6 foot bed that exceeds what most mid-size trucks offer. Market effect and launch. Base chassis cab models are targeting the $12,000 starting point, a figure that seems nearly impossible in today's automotive climate. That price sits below virtually every new passenger vehicle available in America. Most economy sedans easily exceed $25,000, and those cars deliver nothing approaching the utility this Toyota offers. Standard bed versions will carry somewhat higher prices, yet they'll maintain a huge pricing advantage. The Ford Maverick has crept toward $30,000 for base specifications. Traditional midsize pickups have climbed well past $35,000. The Hilux Champ could debut costing exactly half what comparable vehicles demand. Production for North American customers is planned for next year, with the outstanding question centered on whether Toyota will keep this truck priced aggressively enough to truly reshape the category. But even if starting models land at something like $18,000 instead of $12,000, that pricing still beats everything else substantially. The chance to acquire a capable work vehicle for that money could change fleet operations and small business planning. The real story. At its core, the Hilux Champ represents everything the pickup category desperately needs. True capability without pointless complications. Work-centered engineering without lifestyle branding and pricing that actually makes sense for people who use trucks to feed their families. Body-on-frame construction delivers strength that crossover-derived alternatives just can't match. And bed measurements reaching 7.6 feet handle materials that leave other compact pickups struggling. The chassis cab format opens possibilities that standard pickup beds could never provide, and coming hybrid choices will address fuel expenses without giving up performance. If Toyota delivers on bringing this truck to North America, keeping competitive pricing in place, the Hilux Champ will push the whole industry to reconsider what trucks should cost and who they're built to serve. The era of affordable, straightforward work trucks might be returning, and Toyota's driving that change. So what's your take? Drop your thoughts about the new Toyota Hilux Champ in the comments below. And if this truck has you thinking about what's possible in the pickup market, now tell me what you think about the Toyota Hilux Champ 2026 inches the comments. And if this reveal impressed you, get a sneak peek at the AutoSlate Amazon's own pickup truck, which is readily available to buy. And the most viable thing about it is that the truck was entirely manufactured in America, which is now blowing up the automotive market. Sales popped on the upper left of your screen,